Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, all right. Cha-cha-cha. Everything's fine. We'll be the best way to test this thing. Did I actually load it, or did I put a different command there? Oh, that works, but not the way I was hoping it would work. All right, so note to self, streamer bot handles and returns that way. Okay, well, whatever. It also didn't, like, it read the chat, the YouTube chat, but it didn't actually, what's the word? Restream didn't actually. That's goofy. Goofy and annoying. I mean, dashboard. Restream has failed me once again, so I guess I'm gonna have to keep the YouTube open elsewhere. Because I don't know. That's Alright. Now let's see if I can fight the Gil Turtle successfully. Wait, hold on. How do I put the YouTube chat up on? Is there even a way for me to do that? Anyway, right. Okay. Now is when we have to worry about it. So let's see. Relax. You're just gonna guard for the rest of your life, Ferris. Oh, you counter Requiem as well? Okay. I did not realize that was a thing. Oh, that can't be good. About this. Right. We are going to equip my other main gauge to increase your chances of protecting yourself. And you're going to do Requiem again. You're going to guard again. And hopefully guard goes in. Yes, okay. Okay. It's not great because you got Ocean, but it's working. It's a strategy that is working, so I'm cool with it. That wasn't great. What's the point of blocking the second attack if the first one killed you? Hello? I just realized he lost his... Damn it. He lost his flow. I'm so annoyed. I could hit him, but he also deals the most damage with Requiem. Another one loses their float. You're gonna jump. There should be a way to bring myself to yellow, but I don't know. Screw it. Really? So only Faris is going to get any experience from this, great. Okay, I really don't think I can do anything much more for the rest of the group. Unless Earthquake is a lot weaker than I remember. And I don't think it is. Does being blind affect your evasion rate or something? I'll admit I've never actually sat down and looked if it does. Could jump, and that would increase my chances of Meteor also getting whatever is given by Gil Turtle. And I shouldn't have waited there without singing, but whatever. Too late, too bad. You keep jumping. And hopefully you jump before the count. One day. Nope, too bad. I mean, I win, but too bad. Oh, that's so dumb. That's so very dumb. Okay. Antidote for few eye drops for everyone. I still got the achievement. I don't remember if I need it, but I'm getting it, so screw it. I'm so sad. All the trouble to get everybody float, and I just lost it. I didn't expect that the diamond equipment would backfire. All right. Alright, all of y'all go in. Fight each other. I mean, I'm immediately throwing away my money, I think. Hold on. Yeah. I am going to throw away my money. It's Mystic March. And then... I guess you throw away the money. Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. I take down one guy without throwing him. It does remind me, I should change my item back. Here the... Where is it? Yes, okay. Okay. Now what do I do? I guess I'm going to Moore? Let me remember. Right, you take down Atomos, you go to Exdeath's Castle, Exdeath's Castle is locked. I went out of order and went to Ghido's Cave already. You explore Ghido's Cave, you don't actually find any items, you get the branch, so I can go to Moore. I did the Gil Turtle, which was completely optional. So yeah, I guess I go to Moore. No, nothing else to do but go to Moore. Did I just tell the island? No, I can't. Gotcha. Alright, now I already visited more. So, into the forest directly. Oh, wait, I should have... Can I confuse these things? Yeah, okay. So while they're doing that, I march. I don't remember those things being that weak, but okay. This is what I want to do. Let's save out here. Oh, it muted me. It muted me? Oh, did it just prevent all spells? Oh, well, that's annoying. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's just a fight along thing, I guess. Oh, okay, that was gonna be annoying if it casts return successfully. Wait, are Berserk and are they having no fight because everyone in the fight is muted? Hilarious. I'll just knife this guy. I don't want them to cast spells. Let's see if Romeo's Ballad stops them. And then... That's not great. Still one. Might as well just hit it. I don't have any equipment that I can take advantage of right now. Right? If they cast return, that's the chance for a back attack reroll as well. I hope. Kind of hope so. And too late. Now everybody's... I mean, on the one hand, that does prevent the magicians from doing anything harmful, so... Let's just smack them. Very repeated. I'm not even gonna bother changing the roles. Let's just smack them as we are. Okay, they're not that weak that Kaloof can hit them from the back row. And kill them. Are these things evasive? Alright, were any of those notifications about my... No. No, they weren't about my groceries. I can dream. What's my battery at anyway? 87. Okay. Cha-cha. I'll throw money at the problem. If there's new enemies, I'll take them down normally at least once. But if they're enemies I've already seen, then it's like, nah. Let's not. Great. Is that gonna happen all the time? Is it just gonna first turn, return every time I confuse it? Apparently not fast enough. No. No, my MP that I never use. I was holding on to that for some reason. Transform. I don't need to worry about that because it's junk. You change the roll, and you just throw money at the problem. It would be nice if Berserk were something that lasted beyond the battle. There are some fights that I think, Berserk would be really handy if I could bring that in here. Okay. I should be checking if I've been collecting everything, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I should, actually. Hold on. Let me just... Real quickly. So, was there anything optional other than the Gil Turtle? Did I forget to do more? Cha-cha-cha. I fought that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. I haven't fought that guy, but I think that's coming up in the next area. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. And I need to actually look at the YouTube chat because Restream is not helping me with it. Even though it's pointing at it. It should be. One of these days. It's not extremely finished. It's live. I see excellent connection right there. Okay. Wow. Should probably disable the emulator's pause when it's focusing, only for the music. Cha-cha-cha. Can't see what I'm doing with the tweeting. Maybe one day have more than one monitor. Today is cha-cha-cha. It look like a map. Where am I anyway? Or some more, right? Or is it more? Alright, so I did get those. I did get those. Okay. So I did remember right. There's only 3. Chess. I don't remember there's a fight coming up here, but about it. It didn't say preemptive strike this time, right? So let's roll the return gotcha. And let's get rid of float. Why not? It's too broken. It's too good. It has to go. Wasn't that broken, but you know. I can go get it back later. Some other day. Okay, here's our little guy that we didn't meet yet. Fight him normally. Oh, that's not good. Go money, solve my problems. despite being a flying creature, it was a lot slower than I thought it would be. Star. Is that good for anybody right now? I think it's a Beastmaster only thing, right? Hold on, let me look it up. Morning Star. Yeah, it's a star. Is there no faster? Oh, there we go. And yeah, is there any way to speed this section up? Oh, okay. There we go. I guess ashes. Oh, no, it's empty because I didn't leave the shield in there. Become a fire shield. Flame shield? Oh, money problem. No! You fool! You trapped us! Time loop. Right, now that the mute is in effect, it doesn't matter who hits what. Or rather, it doesn't matter that these guys aren't confused or not. They can't really do anything anymore. Is that sword better? Or either of my sword fighters? Let me just open up the chats again. Really would like to have a working chat solution. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Maybe I already do. Just haven't checked if it worked or not. Oh. Let's just hit everything. Since return only ever seems to happen when the enemy is confused. Can you equip the flame tongue? No. But you can. It's fire elemental, so... Let's just keep the great sword now, because I know that... I'm not gonna remember what was what. Stop the enemies. Or maybe just the mages, I guess, are the only ones being stopped by this. My phone is charged enough. Let's put it in front of my face so that I'm no longer stressing about if I'm missing a call happening right behind me. Okay, Kiwi. I remember how this fight is meant to go. Alas. Alas, I thought money would solve the problem. It's okay. I saved before the slow fire sequence. Hooray. While I load that back up, let me just check something real quick. Okay, so sync settings, synchronize, dark mode, font family, whatever. Alternate background color of every other chat message, invert chat direction. What about that? Alright, so I think it's working. Yep, I guess that's working. Oh. Cha-cha-cha. If only there were a way for me to set this to, like, always on top. That would be nice. But I don't see any such option, so. Just gonna try to put it somewhere handy. That might be good enough. Might not be. Streaming's really made multiple monitors, isn't it? These days. Maybe all days. I don't even know anymore. Cha-cha-cha. Still waiting on my groceries. And time marches ever forward, mercilessly. Making me more nervous. Ay. Anyway. Did I already have... Where is it? No, I haven't fought the wyvern. Whoops. Worm, not wyvern. Worm. Well, I already know how this thing is. I'll just speed it up. If my attacks would not miss, that would be nice. I guess I'm slower on that. Google. Can I just stand on the tile and immediately warp? Like, is that a speedrun stat? I just walk into this, and that is the fastest way to make my way up there? Or is there a possibility that the mover will be like, I'll get out of your way and walk north, blocking the way? There we go. So, I might as well open the empty chest. One at a time. One at a time. Okay, they can't be stopped. Do not. You must resist. Even if Requiem did anything. Okay, confused. Go out of the table. That's fine. Seem normal. That's expected. Okay, that's water. Water down. Wild guess then, this must be air. no, it was fire. Which is a shame. Because money solves the problem anyway, haha. I'm just gonna hit him. I was gonna say I'll try to pretend I'm actually playing Bard, but there's no reason here. Well, no, that's not true. Mighty March will speed my turns up ice, so might as well do that. Keep praying for my grandpa. He's staring down the forest. Because there's one particularly asshole tree around. I wondered, would Requiem work here? Because this does feel so slow. Requiem. Prayer might. Nope. X-Death, despite being a kind of evil dead tree, is apparently alive and well. At least this version of X-Death is. There has to be a faster way for a bard aloof to do this. Would there even be a point of doing, I don't know, Swift Song in this fight? Like, would that make the turns go by faster? I don't think it would help, right? Like, I'm actually trying to dwindle down an arbitrary amount of HP here. Even though I feel like it shouldn't matter, because, I mean... Like, look at me! Had I remembered this would be the case, I would have reassigned a different job. Oh, here we go, finally. Some plot attacks are happening. You know what I should have done? I should have equipped the white ring. Like it was just a smart thing that I should have done when I was fighting the crystals. I just forgot reflect was an option. I just forgot reflect was an option entirely. I'm a fool. I got so used to having Carbuncle that... Everybody wake up and advance the plot. We have until midnight of an arbitrary time zone. Don't remember what time zone it is. I didn't set up a countdown, even though I really should have. I guess if anybody remembered or knew about this scene when Final Fantasy VII became popular, that one scene wouldn't have been, you know, as poorly received. Um, what I gotta do to speed this up? Can I speed this up? Ah, the spinning around of lament, of mourning. I did it already twice before, so I still remember. It's very sad. I'm very sad for my lost party member. Now get over it so we can get out of here. Okay, is anything opened up after this? And do I have any pending calls on my groceries? No. Discord updated its policies, so I wasn't looking. I'll have to look at those later. I don't see any messages from my grocers. Okay. It's getting warm again, even though it was finally getting colder. Oh no. Alrighty, let's see. Where am I going? Great for some more. Got all that. Lock one. Pistols. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think I've collected everything outside of Excess Castle, so I might as well go to Excess Castle now. Like, where is that again? Southers? Downstairs. Come on, you can drop Galoof off, but I can't beat off? Alright, whatever. Healing. If you inherited the abilities, you should have automatically equipped the job. Come on. Now the question becomes, do I need Reflect more than I need Cautious? I should save now that I changed the job, because otherwise I'm definitely going to forget Unload. I guess it's been 1 hour and 30 since I started this stream. Enemy problem. castle is now gross. Celebration! I'm getting patient, so I'm starting to just throw money at the problem, no matter what the problem was. Why are you smart enough to cast it on yourselves? Or dumb enough to cast it on yourselves? I don't know which one anymore. Was there no item here? What? Let me just check what the enemies that I've killed so far drop. The new ones, I guess. Alright, so... Dragon Fang, nobody cares. Potion, Aggro, Ether. Magic Dragon. It's... Think. Thinky. I don't want to go all the way back to the first floor to heal, so let's just keep going. Ah, heck yeah, free heals. 3 of them. Okay, well, I might as well throw money at the problem, because otherwise they might revive their allies. Oh, now I'm wishing I had float. Ah, jeez. I'm assuming equipping a fire ring won't protect me from the lava or heal me from it, huh? Would be nice if it did, but... Ah, jeez. It said preemptive strike, right? So I have time to heal. I have time to, You know what? I'm just gonna throw money at the problem. I can fight normally when I'm not damaged by lava. I hadn't realized I had healed before. Oopsies. Money meat problem. Okay. What amongst yourselves? One of them reached maximum level. Yeah, okay. My Dragoon. The question begins. Do I want to switch Meteor into Bard? No. Bard is already mastered. Do I want to switch Creele? Is it Creele or Cryle? Anyway, do I want to change her into a Dragoon and start leveling up Dragoon for her? Maybe. Maybe I do. Alright, let's unequip everything on both. It is time for a bad decision. Let's see, which is better? I mean, I guess emergency healing isn't awful, but I'd rather be a jump. Jump is essentially like hide, except, you know, different. Smiter, Robe. And yeah, I think for now the Reflecting. Or maybe Angel? Oh no, let's just leave it like that. Launch. You. Oh, and you. First Dragoon. Is the ice shield bigger than the diamond? Sure, why not? You need the open mountain. It's either a good idea or a terrible idea. I don't know which. Oh, not these guys. I don't even get added to my finger jam. What can I do about this guy? I don't think I can confuse him. I don't think I can do anything with him. Darn it. Yeah, doesn't even solve the problem here. I hate these guys. Wait, hold on. There is one item that maybe can solve this. If it triggers. If it triggers its effect. I need you to get lucky and get a critical hit in. Yeah, I'm done. Please, critical hit, Lena. Finally. Yeah, go ahead. Make us berserk. Oh, so annoying to fight that thing. Darn it. Oh. Nope, that's the house phone. Not the right phone. Let me just check the right phone just in case. Oh, please, I mean... Oh, whatever. Just solve the problem with money. Alright. There we go. What are you good for? Right, actually. What did the Aegis shield defend against? Sometimes absorbs magic stuff. Would it be worth going down to? Now let's try for the center. Go. Can't equip it, so probably not worth hunting on that. Rook Dragon. Haven't seen one of those. I don't even know if they can be confused. Oh. They're the twin lands. Is that a straight up upgrade for you? Why is the twin lance not here? Is the twin lance not a spear? The heck? initial lens that enemies twice. It doesn't have an icon. Okay, so maybe it's very bottom? No? Do I need to unequip? Alright, so the twin lens isn't a lens, I guess. Or if it is a lens, I don't understand how I'm meant to equip it. Cool. I'm guessing it's more of a thrown weapon for ninjas then. Inches? Can I drop? There we go. I don't know if that's the closest, but I'm gonna treat it as if it was. Rude. Trying to remember if what I'm about to do is progress or Carbuncle fight. I want to fight Carbuncle, even though it's again, I don't have a summoner, so I don't get any benefit from that. Carbuncle, how do I get to you, Carbuncle? I don't know. Okay, that's do I need to be better equipped? Like, I don't remember what Carbuncle actually does. Do I need Reflect on my entire party in order to survive or not? What does Carbuncle do? Yeah, it has innate Reflect. I don't know if innate Reflect versus Reflect does what I think it will. Yeah, it doesn't. This isn't gonna go well for me. Yay, I shield. Let's have you jump. Let's have you jump. Why the heck not? And money at the problem. Wait, you can miss? Wow, that's extremely rude. Right. I got a monster I'm not going to use. Hurrah! Oh, of course. It couldn't be somewhere useful. Okay. So, Carbuncle Gate. Have I been fighting every possible enemy thus far? Let's see. Twin Lizard, Blind Wolf, Racer, White Mage. Let me look at the bestiary. Hero Cocktail, who cares? Okay, who cares? The Blanco should be below Catoblepas. Oh, Gil Turtle. Wait, he was meant to drop a turtle shell? Did I not pay attention? Got that? Anyway. We're never gonna see cute Carbuncle song. Rip that sprite. And rest in peace. I'm actually going. Somebody else will do it, yes. Anyway, let's see. Ha-cha-cha-cha. Blue dragon, red dragon. Ah, right. No, wait, but that one doesn't get added to your bestiary, so there's something. Okay. I forgot that you could fight an enemy early here before you actually meet them naturally. Anyway, cha-cha. Alright, I don't know if I should stay equipped with the reflect rings, but I'm thinking not. I'm thinking not. So, you equip the Elven. You equip the Elven. You equip the Elven. I don't know what you should. I'll leave it with that. Anyways, if I wish to go down... Alright. I guess the idea is that it's a blue magic version of old. Yeah. That could have been cute, I guess. Anyways. Oh, it's already Gilgamesh time? Really? Was this a room with a secret if you examine the wall, or no, thinking about everything? Anyway, Partisan. Is that an upgrade finally? Yes. I don't know if it's really great, but it's there. Look. Time to get the Excalibur. Does it matter if I examine it from behind? Let's just start. Maybe I'll get lucky and Freeway will attack. Okay. Let's make everybody else faster. And that was our last fight with Gilgamesh for a while. Our penultimate fight with Gilgamesh, if you will. Oh, could I? I'm trying to remember there are items here, or if I'm just imagining that there would be. Alright. I can't remember what Excess does. Maybe I'll just fight him and hope for best. Too bad I didn't roll Thief at all in any of my 3 runs. I had to rely on the Thief knife, and you don't get that ability, so no Genji armor for me. Despite rolling Samurai twice. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna have any option. I'm just gonna have to use guard judiciously. I'll just leave it. Sucks. I don't know if soundification disables it, so I might as well recast. matter. I'm not attacking with her. Jumping. Based on people and hit yourself. Alright. Ah! Regular old excess. Alright, I made it to the third chapter of the game, essentially. I don't know how much time I have left. Gotta keep going. I'm still waiting for my groceries to call or anything. Also. So it's entirely possible I have to step away and interrupt the stream for a while. They're taking their sweet time to contact me. Let me check my email in a bit, just to be sure. Right, am I on the world map? I want to save. Okay. 10th? 10th will be good enough? I probably could have gotten a heal, but I don't remember if the merged world has random encounters yet or not. I think not. I think there's a reprieve after this, after X-Death fight. Anyway, let me just check real quick. Where is my grocery contact info? Alrighty. Let's chat. Where did I leave the game? There it is. Alright. I would assume the chat, which is stupid. there's a lot of backtracking, forward tracking. I'm not even sure what it is tracking since worlds have merged. That I am now going to have to stick myself through. I can't go north because stepping on any of those 3 tiles, the dancers move on to you. Trying to remember, are there new items in Castle Tycoon? I don't think there are. Everybody still has their equipment, right? Yeah. Okay. What about the girls? We have to stay here and watch a pretty dance. I guess the other downside of not having Veep is the segments up until you get all your vehicles back feel a little longer. Even when you have your vehicles back, I guess also feels better if they're not the airship. Trying to remember if there are any random encounters that I've already experienced that are worth it, but I think they're all turned off. Like, getting off boat just makes it so that you have to walk. That's it. That's the main consequence of getting off Boko right now. Alright, trying to remember. Is there anything new? I don't think there's anything new. Tool. Like, does the inventory change at all when the world merge? No. At least not here. Actually, how much money did I... Wow, I hit the money real hard during that extra fight, huh? Okay. Ouch. I should probably start making some of my funds back, even though I'm not gonna have my samurai back for a while. Let's see, for one, get out of here. You get out of here. I don't need you, I'm not gonna have a chemist. Do I have anything that's like 5 or above? Like accessories or something? No. It's nothing. I mean, I have a bunch of long swords. That's because I was thinking maybe eventually I'll play as 4 ninjas, but nah. Nah. Not on this save file, I think. Not on this save file. It's a little bit more reassuring, but I still probably need more money. I forget. Did I actually check the inventory for shops? Yeah, okay. So nothing new here, I think. There's no new bard or anything here, right? This answer's just jump on your lap and that's it. Does this guy have anything new? No. Alright. Time for plot. How am I health wise? Okay, looks like I'm fine, but I want to save out here anyway. I have to get up both of this finally. Alright, time for a fight that I think the enemy is going to be able to run away from because I can't berserk them. I don't remember if I can confuse them. If I can, then maybe I will finally get that bestiary entry. Confuse you. No confusion. And now my level is half. Cool, great. Copy. No. Alright, so this one is gonna run away. Oh! Alright, my level is quartered now. Cool. Having my level. there it goes. The jerk. Xmas has joined the party. And again, I have to get off. I have to get off Poco in order to be able to use items in the world map. I hate that ant lion. I wanted him bestiary. None of my runs have let me have it in my bestiary. If there is a way, I don't know what it was. Alright, I think that's progress. And I think that's progress, period. Just have to go there. There's no way for me to do the full circuit yet, right? Though I don't remember why there isn't a way for me to do the full circuit yet. Like, do they add a bridge, or does one of the landmasses move at all? I don't know. Actually, wait, can I just walk my... Yeah. Okay, I can. It just does the same thing that I had done manually. You know. And this Ghido's cave, right? There shouldn't be any enemies. wish X had better lines sometimes. I wish he were as verbose as he is in this city. Instead, he's just all smarm. Come along, children. I think there are now finally going to be random encounters. I really wish that I understood why the book has this music with it, because the music has been used to like show excess, and it just makes it seem neat, but like everything about the book is useful. Oh well. Anyway, can I get control back now? Control. 3 heals. Give me a song. There we go. Are there any items for me to collect in here now that the world's submerged? No, right? It's just a book. Think. Think with your little thinking brain. Where do I go from here? So the antlion fought, beaten, technically speaking. I mean, it ran away. Right. What does minus Payan do? Is it just like? No. Okay, it's not like regen. It won't fill my MP. Not that I need it because I don't have any actual spellcasters. All right. Cha-cha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 new enemies. That's 3 down, presumably. We'll probably make them fight amongst themselves. There we go. are you equipped with, and have I gotten anything better? Oh, the Excalibur. What was the reason to equip this again? Throwing it, right? No, or throwing other things while you're equipped with it? I don't remember. So, probably not an actually good idea. Let's go with the Ice Brand. Plankton is weaker. Okay. Hopefully nothing absorbs attacks right now. Alright, the Guardian Tree. Personally, I would assume that shifting sands are less natural, but maybe it's just me. It's been 3 hours, huh? Cha-cha-cha. No, I should have been doing that this whole time. Alright, let's save. Should I use a tank? I think I will. I'm gonna try to make my way to more from here instead of going directly to the pyramid. I know there's enemies on my way here that are unique-ish. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get berserked. unless anything... Oh, wait, yes. One thing has only changed. And now I might actually be able to benefit from it. Brave sword, brave sword, brave sword, brave sword, brave sword, brave sword, brave sword. Yes. Yes. So much damage. And all because I've never run away. Ah, what a ridiculous circumstance to be in. Alright, so I'm gonna save outside of here. And then I'm probably going to grind. I'll start streaming when I'm getting close to, what's the word? Another achievement boss fight. Oh, could I? But yeah, I'm going to take a little break, let the machine rest, let myself rest, and hopefully everything will work out fine. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Where's my chat? Where's my everything? Okay. So is anybody streaming right now that I can raid in the interim? Only please. I really wish it would just default to that. Pero save. I'll send it to rejects. Why not? Anyway, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll be back later because I really need to finish all of that today. So, you know, I'll still be doing this. Alright. Take it easy. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.